All right. What rank did Branson say this was? I gotta check really quick. I forget. This is Champion 3 Division 1. 2v2. Champion 3 Div 1. Partied up. Not partied up. It's not 2v2. It's 3v3. My bad. I thought it was 2v2. No, we indeed have 3v3, which is awesome. I love doing 3v3 analysis. People submit way more 2s analysis than they do 3s. All right, but off the rip here, Branson, my boy. This, for a Champion 3, this is a pretty dookie booty kickoff. I ain't gonna lie. What is that? I mean, it worked. It did a decent enough job at neutralizing the ball. But this is a very unorthodox style of kickoff. I would recommend by Champion 3, I think in this day and age, you need to have the speed flip kickoff down. So I would start practicing your speed flips. If you don't already know how to speed flip, work on those and utilize those for your kickoff. I think you're going to get punished a lot if you continue kickoffing like this, and it's going to make your kickoffs kind of a little bit of a struggle. I can't stay. Just wanted to say, hey, got to go back to work. Later, bro. See you. See you. Thanks for popping in, man. I'll see you next time you can stay in the stream. All right. Okay. Not the best touch here. I think you're trying to roll this up the wall. Yeah, okay. So I think you're trying to roll this up the wall. You're just kind of unaware that you're not quite in position to do so. And so after you realize, I mean, you just had to have a slightly quicker reaction time here. You got to realize that this touch here, making this contact here is not going to get you the roll up the wall. It's going to bounce, and so you just got to react quicker. Be like, oh crap, okay, I can't get the bounce. I got to go up and try to beat the next guy really fast. You don't have to go for it, but if I was in this situation and I couldn't get this to roll up the wall and I make this touch, I'd be very quickly trying to go up and beat somebody who's going to be trying to go for this touch. But you kind of turn away from it and you don't immediately turn upfield and try to go for this ball again. Whose replay is this? This is Branson. He submitted this in the subscriber replay analysis chat. So yeah, just a little slow on recognizing your missed touch there, recognizing that wasn't going to roll up the wall, and then turning and trying to get the next touch. Just played that out kind of slow. And you've been flickering off your ball cam a little bit unnecessarily so far this game. All right, make sure you're not turning off your ball cam. What's the word I'm looking for? Unnecessarily, I guess. Right, like this right here. No reason that you needed to turn off your ball cam to reposition in net here. You should be able to reposition with your ball cam on in this situation. And now all you've done is you just can't. You don't know what's going on over there for this second that your ball cam is off. And those seconds add up, and those seconds really matter. So be careful about randomly turning off your ball cam when you don't need to. Champ 3. I'm seeing a lot of mistakes, all right? We're going to work on it, though. Right here. Kind of just hit the ball away from yourself, all right? Check this out. You got Huro, who's on the ball. He's flying past you. He's out of the play. You've got no tech that you can see in front of you. He's not close enough to challenge you. The only person who could be challenging you here is Butch off of to your left, who you now can't see. So he could be coming in for a shot, in which case you do need to be careful about approaching this for a dribble. But what you could ideally do here is as this ball comes down, right here, instead of jumping and hitting this ball, actually just take a touch. Take it for the dribble, but what you got to do is you got to hit it on the right side of your car. That's the important part here, right? Drive up and take the touch. If this is your car, you're taking the touch on the right side of your car. That way you're starting the ball's momentum and going in this direction. And you're not opening up the possibility of this guy coming from this direction of dunking you and scoring. If you take this touch with the right side of your car, he's not going to be able to dunk you and score. He can still dunk you. He can still challenge you. But at worst, it's hitting off of your backboard. It's not going in your net if you take this touch on the right side of your car and you take it for a dribble. Bam, take it. One touch, gets the ball going in this direction. Again, he can't score from this angle. He's not challenging you. And now at this point, instead of hitting the ball away from yourself, where now he comes and challenges for free, you've still got control of the ball. You can get on the outside of the ball and start a dribble from your corner. If he comes in challenges, you flick him. If he doesn't come in challenge, you keep possession as long as you want, make a play. So just unnecessarily flipping into the ball here. And flipping into the ball, you know, while it's not the best play, you still could flip into the ball here, but there's still better ways to flip into the ball that, again, you're not giving away possession. Like, right, you could have done like more of a... You could have gone for a slightly softer touch on the ball. Instead of, again, flipping into it as hard as you can, kind of with no momentum from a dead stop, you flip into the ball. And then your car barely moves and the ball barely moves, but again, you're clearing it to safety where you don't have to worry about getting dunked into the net, but you also, again, stay close enough to the ball that you can follow it up. So just this very hard touch away from yourself, straight to know the text possession is the mistake here. Oof. Bro, Branson. Lots of mistakes in these first 30 seconds. It's alright, that's what we're here for though, alright? Keep in mind here, right? Your opponent's there. You know they're gonna go for this. Hey, what up, Brady? It's been a while, dude. I was thinking about you a couple streams ago. I was like, where's Brady been? He hasn't been here for a minute. How's it going, dude? How you been? But, Branson, you know this guy's gonna beat you to the ball. He's hitting this. And your low boost. Jumping off the sidewall here. And making yourself float in the air and being out of the play, again with low boost, because it's going to take you a long time to get to the ground, or you have to burn all your boost to get to the ground faster, and then you're rotating back with no boost. It's just a really bad time to jump off of the wall for this challenge. You're clearly getting beat. Jumping off the wall is going to take you out of the play for a long time. So really, you should have just rotated back, knowing you can't really do anything in this position. And that's a better play than taking yourself out of the play for an extra 3, 4, 5 seconds by jumping and now lofting in the air. Hey, what up, Trent? Just doing a replay analysis for Branson right now. Your good work's just been nuts? Why has work been nuts? Alright, you've stabilized on the mistake so far. But as I say that, here comes another one. Alright. So the issue here, your teammate, yeah, he doesn't need to challenge this. But the issue here is you don't need to go up at this point yet either. Because he's starting this play so far away from the net. And again, you're champion 3. You have an extra second or 2 before you really need to go up and challenge this. And if you took that extra second or 2, you would have seen that your teammate was going and you would have avoided this double commit. But you're very far away from the challenge that going up now, it's kind of a waste. By challenging so far away, you have to use so much boost, and it gives him so much time to adjust his play to outplay you because he sees you coming from so far away. But if you wait until he's maybe up here before challenging, well, then his options at this point in time, when he's all the way up here, his options are either to go for a flip reset, in which case you jump up and you bait him to make the flip reset, or you just dunk him, at which point this guy rotating back gets the play afterwards, right? As long as you force him to do something when you go up and challenge, either you bump him, you get the ball, or you force him to use his flip, this guy rotating in behind you should have no problems whatsoever. That should be, you've done your job at that point. It's now his play to take the ball and make a play. And then his other option, if he doesn't go for the flip reset, he just continues air dribbling. And again, if he's up here and he's air dribbling and he sees you coming, his only option again is to go higher to try to get it over you. And again, this guy afterwards drives up to the back wall and gets to clear off the back wall when the ball goes over you, and he likely runs out of boost by the time he's made that much of an air dribble. Again, so just too early of a challenge and challenging from too far away. That's all I don't like about this. So let's play this through one more time. I gotta remember to ask you guys what the issue is. And by you guys, I mean the viewers on YouTube, but the stream can get involved as well since I am live streaming this one. I keep wanting to do that when I record these analysis, get you guys more involved and let you try to think for yourselves before I explain what the issue is. I gotta remember to do that. So next time I see an issue, I'm gonna ask you guys on YouTube and in the stream what you think the issue was with the play. This one I'm not gonna ask though. Keep grinding, PG. This one I'm not gonna ask though because it's just something I'm gonna point out really quick. You may have a lack of confidence on reading this bounce, in which case I'm okay with you not going for this ball. But ideally, I do want you to go. Ideally, I do want you to go for this ball right here. I want you to jump up and take a touch as it comes up. You're kind of pinching it because this guy. It's just a matter of keeping pressure. Really, that's the only reason I want you to go for this is just to keep offensive pressure. By not going here, you're giving this guy the opportunity to clear the ball and to alleviate all the pressure you guys have on offense right now. That's really the only reason I really want you to go for that ball. It's just to keep the pressure. Nice. Oh, teammate probably should have tried to center that. It's not really going fast enough to justify going for the demo and leaving it. You know what I mean? If he could have got another touch out to middle, it would have been nice. Oh, that was a close one. Really good doink by him. Again, though, calm it down. Calm it down with all the flickers of your ball cam, all right? I'm gonna need you to try to reduce the amount of times you're turning off your ball cam. Panda, what's up, dude? I was literally just thinking about you the other day as well. I was like, Panda hasn't been here in a while. Literally, you could watch my VOD from yesterday. I'm like, where's Panda been, bro? Panda hasn't been here in a while. What up, dude? So I mean that was your ball to go for. This is a good pass by your teammate. You turn up to the right though instead of the left, right? Right here in this situation, I want you to linger going forward and being ready to turn out to the left. But you were instinctually getting ready to turn to the right, which doesn't make sense here because you're second in this position. You are the one looking for the pass or for the next touch on the ball. So you need to be ready to go for a possible pass, but you really, in your mind, for some reason, you were committed more to turning and not looking for the pass. But really, you should be going upfield in case all your teammate does is hit this upfield, but being ready to turn out to the left in case this does turn into a pass. So you're covering two options. You're either pushing forward to follow up just an upfield touch by your teammate, but you're also getting ready to turn left in case he passes this to the left. Nah, dude, just demo. Alright, this was better. See, this is what I was talking about earlier. When you jumped off the wall unnecessarily, so the same position here, but this time you realized you were beat, and instead of flinging yourself off the wall and taking longer to rotate back, you just drove down the wall and rotated out. It was a lot faster, a lot smoother, so it's exactly what I was pointing out earlier, and you did it much better that time. Okay, why is your teammate going for an in and out here? I guess for, you know, he thought that was the best way to deal with the situation. Ooh, yeah, that's definitely a shooting attempt here. I think you tried, but you didn't flip because I hear your jump go off. Unfortunate. Good flick. That should be a goal. Oh my god. No, no, no. Yeah, it's okay. There it is. There it is. What up, D-Fab? Thanks, everybody, for coming to the stream. Appreciate you, boys. All right, let's see this one more time. Let me go back. I do like the defensive turn on kickoff. You've been paying attention to the replay analysis. Notice he grabs a boost. Oh my god, orange. And then turns defensively. That's really well done. Really well done. That's that, in case anyone is new to the replay analysis, why that's so important. Grabbing this boost and turning defensively instead of offensively immediately is because if there's a dead ball kickoff here and they get a free shot, right? Their person cheating up gets a free shot on net. If you turn up offensively on this boost grab, 99% of the time you can't make it back in time to save that shot from the center of the field. But if you turn defensively, like right here, and there's a dead ball kickoff and there's a shot from the net, 99% of the time you can make it back to save that. And if the ball in this position comes out to the left, then you just, like he did, turn offensively, turn back upfield. Yes, you get to the ball slightly slower in this position, but it's better to be in this position, being slightly slower to the ball, than to concede a kickoff goal. I think we can all agree on that. You'd rather not concede a goal than just 100% for sure concede a goal. And then here, if you could just be slightly quicker, right? Again, you're only champ 3. It's not like you're GC, you're not GC 2, but you are close. I think you need to start working on your game speed a tiny bit. Try to push the game speed a little bit. I would have loved 2 options. Either you can just go for the beat on this guy challenging you, force it upfield, and try to follow it up. That's not a bad play, but if you can, getting off to the side of this as you aerial, right? Jumping up, it's bouncing off the wall. Air roll, which direction would that be? Air roll left a little bit. Air roll to the side and pass this out in this direction, because if you notice, going back and looking at this play developing, bam, look at this spacing here. Look at this. This entire portion of the field is open and you've got your teammate in this direction. So if you jumped up over here when this ball bounces off and hit it off in this direction, he should have next touch for free. I forgot to ask you guys what the fucking problem was again before I explained it. That would have been a good one to ask you guys. I feel like not a lot of you would have seen that, what I just explained. Alright, what's the issue here, boys? What's the issue here? Somewhat obvious. Alright, I'm gonna give chat like 20 seconds in the video. I'll probably give a little cut. Teammates, his teammates are the problem. No, that's incorrect. Incorrect answer. All right, I'll give 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Anyone watching on YouTube? Here's what the issue is here. Has to do with being champ 3, but I do feel like at champ 3 this is readable. This is a readable bounce. The issue is you're not reading that this is hitting the curb and bouncing back in this direction. Am I crazy for thinking that champ 3 can read that in this position? I think that this is readable by champ 3. So your issue is this ball is coming this way and it's about to bounce out back out into the midfield, but you are continually pushing up the wall in this direction. And so once this ball bounces away from you, I mean, you are just completely useless in this entire zone I just circled. So you should be reading that this is bouncing off the curb. What up, Reflex? This is bouncing off the curb and then pretty much just reversing direction completely and you should be turning up field this way to go up and read that bounce. That's what the issue is in this play here. Alright, nice touch off the backboard. Could you have been closer for this? Not really. I don't really fault you for where you're at. This flip, you know, this is a very teeny tiny mistake, but that flip was pretty unnecessary here. That flip was pretty unnecessary here. Just because flipping into this position here, you're still not going to be in position. You're still not going to be in position to beat either defender here to this ball. And so all you've done is you've gotten yourself closer to the play, in which case now once they clear it, it's going to go over your head. So that flip just kind of puts you out of position a little bit there. Ooh. Yeah, dive, definitely not worth it. Definitely not worth taking yourself out of play for that. I still haven't asked you guys. I asked you guys once. God dang, I'm bad at this. Getting chat involved, getting YouTube viewers involved in the analysis. Follow that up. Oh, close. Good bomb. Close, close. Alright. Yeah, this is all you. Nice attempt at keeping control. The right idea. He uses too much boost. I haven't noticed that as an issue. I think he's been alright in that department so far. Sometimes, now that you mention it, like right here, he's kind of unnecessarily boosting around the field. But we're going to let that slide. It's fine. Because he has been refilling his boost as he's been driving around. But okay, yeah, he's definitely boosting a lot unnecessarily. Flickering the boost when it's not really gaining you any speed. Risky challenge. Very risky. Again, flickering your ball cam. Ooh, that's like a huge mistake you need to cut out, man. I think it's really slowing down your gameplay. And it's just so unnecessary. Try to cut out that flickering of the ball cam. But yeah, this is a very risky challenge. It works out in this play. But, I mean, you're challenging this, and anything that he does in this entire area is past you. So this was really fortunate you didn't get beat here, and then your opponent or your teammate behind you is in a 1v2 or 1v3 if he's able to recover quickly and get a bump on him or do whatever, you know. Very risky challenge by you. I think I would have preferred to see you, instead of jumping off and challenging here, just driving on the back wall. And just waiting to see what he does and going for whatever he does. Like, once he makes his touch and you're on the back wall, sort of shadow defending him from the back wall, the ball should be pretty easy to deal with at that point in time. If it gets past you and you can't reach it, your teammate behind you should be going for it, and then you stay in net while he goes for it. Looks like we're going to OT. I hope we're going to OT. Oh yeah, okay, there we go. Yeah, gotta work on those kickoffs. Start learning the speed flip kickoff. Oh, okay. It's not in. Again, ooh, notice how these flicks are just so unnecessary. Yeah, you're creeping up too close here. All right, if you stay right here, stay right here, because your teammate, he's trying here in this situation. It's him versus him, and his options are either to continue bringing this up the back wall, in which case your teammate blocks it, or it goes past him over the backboard and it's not really dangerous. Maybe he gets it to roll up the backboard and gets the demo on your teammate, in which case then you need to jump up and make sure that there's not an open shot in this top corner area as the ball is rolling down this way. That's what you need to worry about in that situation. That's the only play on the back wall that's going to be dangerous. He gets this rolling up the back wall and he manages to demo your teammate. Anything else, your teammate has dealt with. Your teammate is dealing with anything else. His other option is to get behind this ball at some point in time and try to pass it in field. That's what you're covering in this position. You're staying here and you're either jumping up to deflect a ball that could be shot in this area, or you're waiting for the infield pass attempt and you go for that block there. Those are what you're covering in this position. This ball though, this challenge is not your challenge here. This is not your ball. And that's just game. Unfortunate. Not unfortunate. Why did I say unfortunate? It wasn't unfortunate. It was just a misplay that directly led to losing the game. So overall, I think your biggest takeaways. Gotta work on your kickoff. Your champ 3. By champ 3, definitely at least should be diagonal flip kicking, and I think diagonal flip kickoffing. And I think in this day and age, with how fast people are progressing, by champ 3 you probably need to have the speed flip down, honestly. Next, try to reduce the amount that you're flickering your ball cam on and off. It's good to do it sometimes when you're after a challenge and you're checking if there's a boost somewhere that you can steal or grab, or if you're trying to line up for pathing over pads. But a lot of the time that's not what you were doing. You're kind of just unnecessarily flicking your ball cam for no purpose really whatsoever. And then after that, I mean, you took yourself out of the play a couple times unnecessarily. We're a little slow in some plays. Reflex says champ 3. Damn, I thought around diamond 3. Yeah, I mean, the mechanics and the game speed were a little lackluster. Branson, I do want to see you kind of work on yourself individually. Maybe playing some 1v1s, maybe just doing a lot of free play, training packs, workshop maps to improve individually. Your rotations and positioning were pretty good. Not perfect, but they weren't terrible. I think what you first need to work on is your individual skill. And then after that, there is still some room to improve upon your decision making and your rotations and your positioning. But first and foremost, I think you need to work on just your mechanics and your speed a bit. So hope that was helpful for you, man. Anyone watching, if you made it to the end of what is going to be a YouTube video, because I am live streaming this right now, make sure to leave a like on it. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Comment down below what you learned and what you're going to take away from this. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.